A pleasure to meet all at last. Here we are with some more HJN Season 4. And of course, what we got here is another subject lined up that I feel like I've been holding back for a little while. For 2286, we'll talk a bit about treason. Now, treason, which is oftentimes linked to personnel whom betray their own comrades in a fight, usually as a means of committing a war crime, or by playing the classic double cross, which itself is quite dirty, often repeated in many different ways in pop culture. But treason itself is more than just simply put an ally turning against you, either because of an affair with the enemy or because of certain relations that happen within the enemy's territory. And of course, it certainly will not end well. Once the treason is revealed and a master plan is indeed set upon by the traitor, all hell will break loose against this one person. A person who was once thought to be an ally and friend to the heroic efforts of one nation. Unfortunately, turned on them in the hopes of achieving their own level of fame and power. Quite selfish, disgusting, and sad, if you ask me. And there's definitely a huge thing that certainly will be worth talking about for decades to come. If you thought a certain event from the early 2000s was horrible by means of attacking a nation, well, 20 years later, pretty much the same thing goes down, but it's even more horrific and terrible beyond belief. Definitely not a good way to start a year. Although by chance, knowing how bad that part in history went down, not just from that one incident, but of course from everything else that transpired since then. It's no reason why a certain thing between 2020 and 2022 cannot even be called a year, legally. I not only place a specialized curse on it, that'll keep it away from all forms of history and all forms of remembrance, as it should never be remembered for anything whatsoever. Well, I feel like that's, I've carried on pretty well enough in that part. Treason is a serious topic. Topic that's still of big relevance today. You never know whom you can trust. But it certainly is not worth worrying about. If we're not at war, we will never have a worry. I guess that just cuts it for this piece. So, make sure to like, subscribe, comment, follow me wherever you can find me, and stay on the Hollywood side if you hope to see more HJN content, and otherwise.